Hey guys, so I wanted to go ahead and show you a stretch that's good for opening up the hip muscle in here, the glute. Many times if you have if you're just sitting throughout the day and you notice you start having more and more of a low back pain or ache or something like that, of course you want to talk to a doctor to see what's going on, but sometimes it can be if it's a muscular imbalance issue. Sometimes if you notice that one hip is way tighter than another, when you do this, you'll want to try and work on this stretch a little bit more. So what you can do is, I like to get in this position by going into like a sprinting kind of like position. Then I lift up and I just bring my foot to the side. Okay, there's multiple ways of doing this, but of getting into the stretch. But right now I'm doing my tightest leg first. You can do it however you want to, but I always say do the one that's needs the most help first. And then what you can do is there's different ways that kind of maneuver around the stretch. I want you guys to kind of play around with it. You guys can rotate around, feel it in the hip. I notice if I bring my belly button over my knee, I feel it more there. You can go down. You can even go around like this, belly button over the foot. But I do want you also to try and think about pulling your foot forward too, and make sure your back foot is straight back behind you. Okay, so as you do this, you just you can pull it forward and hold it in place, or else it'll just slide back. At least mine does. And just hold it here, and just hold the stretch for about close to a minute, maybe in a minute and a half if you're really tight. Just go ahead and take some time and just really stretch this out. And then after a minute or so, you can go ahead and switch legs. Do the same thing on the other side. Again, pulling that foot forward if you can. The objective when you pull your foot forward, I find, is to get your shin bone, make a plus sign with your hips. Again, you can navigate around there, find the tension, slight discomfort, and hold it there. Okay? And then this way, go in here. And then kind of navigate around as you need to. Now, when you do this one too, if you find that not everybody can do this because their knees might have a problem or something like that, that's okay. There's a couple of other variations. One of them, I call it the pretzel. Pretty sure that's not what it's called, but you can go here like this with your ankle on top of your knee like that. Take your free hand, go between your legs like this, and I grab onto the back part of my knee and pull it to me. You should feel a stretch right in the hip. Maybe you feel it right in the hamstring too. Just kind of feel that stretch out. And then I'm just holding on to my ankle because sometimes it might pop up. And then after a little bit, just take that, let it switch, and then really just pull it forward, pull it to you. And then, of course, the easiest version for hip stretch is going here. I'm not necessarily twisting my back. You can, but I'm taking my elbow, pushing against my knee, and really open up that hip. So you can hold that one, you can hold this one, whatever feels good, feel a good stretch. You're always going for a slight discomfort on these guys, like 5 to 8 pain range. So 1 is like you feel nothing, 10 you feel like it's excruciating. You want to feel 5 to 8, feel slight discomfort, okay? Once it gets below 5, just gonna increase the stretch. Really work on that, especially if you have low back stiffness or even sit around a lot throughout the day. So give it a try and see if it helps you. Thanks.